Hello and welcome to the Gaming Chronicles. Today we will continue Final Fantasy VI, the Pixel Remaster. So let's fire it up. Alrighty, in our previous episode, we went all over the western continent searching for Terra, and we finally found her in this town of Zozo here. And now, I want to check on our Espers real quick because, yeah, Locke and Celes, they're going to level up, and abilities. I want to make sure. So she has Kate Sith, which is good. And Locke has Rama, which is good. So Rama will give +1 stamina. She'll give +1, or get +1 magic on her level up. and even though we're not trying to do any kind of a perfect stats run, I think it is still important to try and get those. And we don't have any +2 Espers yet. So we will, when we get them later, we will, start to rotate those in. But at these low levels, it's important to get the, the +1, +2s, and then when we get in our higher levels, we'll, substitute in the Espers that, excuse me, that give us our, like well, Bahamut, for example, right? He gives like +50% HP on each level. So, we get the stats up first. And, Rock Boss. Have we fought these guys yet? I don't know that we have. Let's see. Our crossbow should be fine. Blitz. And Mug. Sure. Wait, does he have... Can Locke cast magic? Stole Gold Needle. That's fantastic. Alright, auto crossbow is still doing very well. Alrighty, very good. Magic AP. Bonus magic +1, excellent. So now we're starting to gather magic AP, now that we have our Espers. So that they can learn stuff. Okay, I think we need to go into Jidur. And we've got to go talk to... Let's see. We have to go all the way up to the rich part of town. And talk to the mansion owner, I believe it is. I don't think anybody says anything different. The only way to reach the Empire now is by air. Of course, you need an airship for that. Alright. Let's go in here. Whoa, excuse me, sir. Maria? So, impresario. Let's see. As we were told earlier by another individual, Celes was told that she is the spitting image of Maria, the famous opera star. And now we have a bit of a mistaken identity. What? Me? Sorry, I mistook you for someone else. Still, oh, it was this guy up in the top right there. You could pass for Maria in a heartbeat. Oh dear, we're really in trouble this time. Celes looks like Maria? Well, yeah, we were already told that. Nice. Very nice. Does this guy say anything different? Because he was the one that originally said that. Yeah. I don't think there's any other items besides the one we got. Okay, now we have to pick up this envelope. Man must have dropped this. That man is the director of the troupe that performs at the opera house. Everyone just calls him Impresario. He's been in a tizzy ever since that letter arrived. Oh, okay. Dearest Maria, I've decided to take you as my wife, so I'm going to kidnap you, the wandering gambler. I wonder who the wandering gambler could be. Who's this wandering what's-his-face? Were you born on a farm, son? Here we go. Setzer. Man, this cast of this game is just so amazing. A gambling vagabond who finds freedom from society's narrow views of morality aboard his airship, the Blackjack. Setzer! And, you know what, I find it funny that they ask you if you want to name him anything else, because these names became such a standard of RPGs that these are the names that people would name their other characters in other games. The only owner of the world's only airship. And it's a great airship, by the way. If we had that airship, we'd have our way into the Empire. Let's set up a meeting. Alright, let's go. So anyway, impresario, right? That's an Italian word, and it is basically the guy who arranges and kind of orchestrates the whole. Usually it's an opera, right? He's the one who arranges the symphony, and the actors, everything from the just the stage manager, I guess, is the best way to describe what an impresario is. And it seems like and this is of course a little dear to my heart, but it seems like the Japanese like incorporating certain elements of Italian culture in their games here and there that I've seen. And anyway, the impresario, and it's probably from their influence of music that it has had in Japan. But anyway, enough about that. We are going to go now to the south here. Wait, do we need to rest? Vulture and Iron Fist. Let's see. We haven't fought a Vulture yet, so we'll go. What do I have? I was gonna say I don't have magic. I've got Rama. That's why it has the option. We'll just do that. It's kind of a shame we've got an Iron Fist because it's okay, we'll just do attack because we should be down now. Yep. Okay, Sabin looks like he'll be the next one up. Okay, I do want to rest because Celes needs MP. Oh, and I should make sure that I have enough supplies, just for good measure. Yep, we are staying the night. Celes needs her MP. Alright, there we go. Okay, we want to see, where's the item shop? What level is it on? Okay, come on, let's run a bit. And let's go ahead and we'll rent a chocobo just so we don't get into any unnecessary encounters. Okay, potions. High potions, we got 31. Yeah, that's plenty. Ether, antidote. We don't have any, okay, yeah, we're fine. We don't have any half-price items that we could do. And I do want to say I was wrong about not being able to go back to the Veld. We can go back to the Veld if we really wanted, like, to get a new ability from a new enemy that we've encountered for Gao. It would just take a while because we would literally have to go the entire route that we took to get to the Veld the first time. Right, so we would have to go. Can we not go down? Okay, I was gonna say, pretty sure we can take a chocobo down here. I know I'm not the best chocobo driver, but I'm pretty sure we can get down there. Anyway, so you would have to go all the way down not the river, but how would you get there? I know there's a way to get there. I can't remember if you have to go down the river or if you have to go from Nicaea back across the sea and then across the. I think you do. You have to go across the. Yeah, from Nicaea, you go back, and then you go across the bridge and down, Yeah, it's a pain, but you can do it. So anyway, it's possible to get back to the belt right now, but there's no need for us to do that. Okay, hello, sir. Ah, it's you again. We read that letter, so Setzer is coming to snatch Maria away. He'll probably appear right at the climax of the first act. He loves to make an entrance. Perfect. When he shows up, we'll jump out and nab him. No, 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 no. You'll ruin the performance. I'll lose my job. But if you don't do anything... I love how Celes is starting to lay on the charm. Don't you see my conundrum? I want the performance to be a success, but I don't want Maria to be abducted. Oh, what to do, what to do. I say let him take her. What? We'll use a decoy. Once he's got her, we'll follow him right back to his airship. And if all goes well, we should be able to commandeer it. Or, if anything should happen to Maria. That's why we use the decoy. We can hide Maria someplace safe. Come again? You're not thinking, impresario. You said yourself that Celes looks like Maria. Now, just a minute. She can be our Maria. We'll let Setzer kidnap her and lead us to his airship. Brilliant! Uh-oh, Celes is not taking this well. I'm a former general, not some opera floozy. Is that why you ran right into the... uh... Maria. She's a natural. That's the spirit. Hey, who's hiding there? Behind the curtain. Whoa, I got my own little surprise plan for you. Just like Setzer, it'll be tons of fun. Ultros. Ugh, what a pain. Better get to work. We've got to make a star out of you, Celes. Okay. Ah, isn't anyone gonna read it? Alrighty. The symphony, the orchestra. Look at this. This is amazing. They did such a good job of remaking this, of remastering this. Oh, this is fantastic. Alright, we should gain control here soon. The war between the East and the West was growing more violent by the day. Draco, a soldier from the West, thinks of his love Maria back at home. Oh wow, this is great. They did a great job of recreating this. Here comes Draco. Oh no, the Chocobos got him. Alright. Masterful, masterful. That was fantastic. Alrighty, bravo, bravo. Okay, so now we've got control of lock. Um, and go on, give her some encouragement. Huh? Why is everyone singing? Okay, I think we've got to go. Is it to the right? I don't think it matters which way we exit. We just got to find the dressing room. Oops. What if we go other places though? Okay, yeah, that just goes back there. And then this just goes. Okay, never mind, that's locked. Okay. That. Okay, it didn't. Okay, that piece of paper or whatever the Ultros dropped. Hello, Celes. You look great. Oh, Locke's blushing. Oh, that's adorable. Have you always been that pretty? Oh man, Block. Of course she has. Locke, why did you stand up for me when you did? Because I'm tired of standing by and doing nothing while I lose the girls I like. Well, at least he's honest. Am I just a replacement for her? Um, that's a good question. Very valid, considering that he had that herbalist, alchemist, preserve Rachel. That still is a little bit weird to me. He's still blushing. He is still bright red. That ribbon looks nice on you. I have to go on stage soon. This next scene is an important one. Maria starts to worry that something's happened to Draco, and pours her feelings into song. Shouldn't you check the score one last time? Alrighty, so here is where, with pen and pencil, we would read the score because we would need to know these lines, right? And these are important that she gets them right when we go on stage, because if you do get them wrong, I think you have 3 chances, and then it's game over, and then you have to restart the whole thing. Oh, my hero, my beloved, shall we still be made to part? Though promises of perennial love yet sing here in my heart. I am the darkness, you're the starlight, shining brightly from afar. Through hours of despair I offer this prayer to you, my evening star. Must my final vows exchanged be with him and not with you? Were you only here to quiet my fear? Oh, speak, guide me anew. This is where you pick up the flowers, climb the stairs, and toss the bouquet from the highest balcony. Be sure to finish by the end of the interlude. There isn't much time before the start of scene 2. Okay, and then I think we just talked to Locke and oh no, we go up through the stairs. Okay, here we go. We're on. Uh, here is the great second part of the opera scene where Celes becomes an opera star. You know, it's interesting how everyone mentions that she looks like Maria, but no one questions her voice at all. So the fact that she not only looks like Maria, but can sing like Maria. She would have had to sing like Maria to pull this off. So that I think is even more amazing. So let's go up and enjoy Celes singing "Oh My Hero." I don't know if that's the name of the actual song, but that's what I always called it. Oh yeah, this is awesome. The Western armies were defeated, and Maria's castle fell into the hands of the East. Forced to wed the Eastern Prince Ralls, Maria still thinks only of Draco as she gazes at the stars each night. And look who it is. It is Draco. Now we just kind of go along with it. Come, Maria, dance with me. And now they dance. Prince Rawls is looking for his dance partner. Please, leave the past behind. Our kingdom is part of the East now. Splendid. Alrighty, and now we have our dance scene of Maria and Rawls, and then the other nobles or royals who, are there in the court. Just doing their little waltz. Okay, and I can't remember how long this goes on, but we'll just kind of enjoy it. I wanted to minimize... You are wonderful, Celes. I wanted to minimize my commentary for that whole part just because it's so good. You just don't want to interrupt it with talking. So even when, just a quick, I guess, monologue here. So even though, this game came out when I was still a kid, and I wasn't too much older. I think, what was I, in my teenage years? I don't know. But I wasn't too old when I finally got my hands on this and saw it and played it for the first time and experienced it and experienced the music, especially, of this opera scene. And I actually heard the music before I was able to play the game. And so I was very familiar with the music. And so finally, when I saw the opera scene and connected it to the music, and the way that the music just finally linked everything together, it's a very powerful moment. And anyway, and so anyone I think who has a very deep fondness for this game, I think that they would see this, whether you're playing the remaster version or not, would just I don't know. It brings back once again just a flood of memories, emotions, feelings, and this certainly did not disappoint at all. It lived up to every expectation that I had. Like I said, this is the first time playing through the Pixel remaster, and so I just wanted to see how it looked, and I was not disappointed one bit. In fact, I was rather impressed. Okay, so now that we're locked, we've got to go... Where's the door? Okay, there it is. We've got to go back out, and there we go. It's this letter we're looking for. I owe you guys one, so I'm gonna jam up your opera, Ultros. Okay. So, better tell the impresario. So when does the timer start? So, for most of us who never played Final Fantasy V in North America, this would have actually been the first time that most JRPG players, especially Final Fantasy players, would have encountered a game, a Final Fantasy game especially, with the timer. And so this would be a new thing. Now, in Final Fantasy V, we had 10 minutes to escape the castle. We only have 5 minutes to in this timer. So we're gonna do a quick save just for good measure, and then we're going to let's see. I think as soon as we talk to the impresario is when it starts, or when this conversation ends. What? And we'll have Locke, Saban, and Edgar with us, so it's not like we have to solo this with Locke. Impossible! Oh no! It looks like we have someone crashing the party. Wait! Hey, look who it is. It's Draco. Come to save his beloved.
Insolent rogue, knave of the western hall, you would address my queen to be Maria. Monsieur, you have Maria's hand. I would die before that day comes. Then it's a duel.
Alrighty, so cut back to us. But how is he planning to disrupt the opera? With that? So, Ultros is gonna drop this 4-ton. Let's see if Maria can shrug this off. He's planning on dropping a 4-ton weight on Maria's head. Ugh, this is ever gonna thought it's gonna take me 5 minutes to push this thing off. Okay, so we can pause in the menu. Talk to the stagehand in the room on the right. He'll help you get up there. Alright, leave it to us. Okay, let's go ahead and quick save again. We're gonna abuse the quick save process just so that we don't waste time. Because I don't think that. Let me check that thing real quick. I need to check my notes. Notes. The stunner and the Goetia or something like that. I don't know. I don't know that they have any rages that we really need. So let me see here. Goetia. Libra. Okay. They give us Libra. The stunner gives us. What does the stunner give us? The stunner gives us incisors. Huh. That's not anything special. Alright, well, whatever. We'll just, if we get both of them in one battle, then we'll just run away so we have them, in our bestiary, or at least in our rage library that we're able to get. But all of the battles we'll just try to run away from. We'll be quick saving a lot every like 3 steps. Oh. We went the wrong way. Okay. Yep. Let's see. Is it from... I thought it was this way. Oh, yeah, it's just through this. I thought it was going to fade out. My bad. Hello, stagehand. Can you help us out, please? The impresario sent you? You need to get up to the catwalks? Lower the switch on the far right, but don't touch any of the others. Okay. Alright, I think we need to, yeah, we need to rush. There we go. Alright, now, I think it's when we start to have encounters right here. Yeah, okay. Back attack, crap. Yeah, we might want to just reload this. Are they all back attacks? I don't remember. Can't run away. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure if we can avoid the fights. Hold on, let's try to load it. Let's try to load that. There we go. Come on, I don't want to fight. I think we can afford to take one fight. I can't remember. But we'll see. Alright, nice blocking. Alright, this is all Edgar. Down to 3.5. I don't know. That we have time. We need this guy to come up. There we go. Gotcha. Okay. Quick save. Yep. Okay, I think Ultros is pretty straightforward. Everyone's still in the back row. Yep. Okay. Yeah, Ultros is pretty straightforward. Now he can kill us. He can kill us if he does his heavy single target. So, we've got to burn him down. Hopefully Noise Blaster works on him. I don't remember if it does. We'll see. Now we fall to the stage floor, and no one dies, but now we have to fight. Oh no, this will never do. With those two flattened, there's no one to win the girl. How can the story possibly continue? So yeah, he means Draco and Rawls. And I think that's supposed to be the audience, like, I'm not sure if if they're booing, if they're being like, hey, what's going on? Locke has an idea. Neither Draco nor Rawls will win Celes' hand. It is I, Locke, the world's premier adventurer, who shall take her as my wife. Oh dear, what dreadful acting. Silence, knave, you stand in the presence of octopus royalty. A lone thief like you could never defeat me. I challenge you to a duel. I love how Ultros is just totally going along with it and playing into it. Who knew that he was secretly a stage buff? Or might as well make the most of this. Music! Alright, Maestro, take it away! Alright, this is a pincer attack. Yeah, we can't use magic, but Blitz. We're gonna use Rama, just because we need to DPS him down as fast as possible. Not because we're on the timer anymore, but because... Okay, yeah, that doesn't work. But because... Oh, Acid Rain. Oh, we need a chainsaw. Yeah, Acid Rain, is not good. Okay, how are we on health? We need to heal. Heal Lock. Although, Lock is really the healer. Items. Oh, no. Tools, my bad. Chainsaw. Who's down? Oh, I'm down more. Here, over here. Okay, I don't know where we at on his health. But... Locke, why is it taking you so long to do anything? Crap. There we go. Items. It's tools, it's not items. No. Well, now we're imp status. Where's the green cherry? I need a green cherry. Good, thank you for blocking that. I don't know if the siren works on Ultros, by the way. And this is why we needed high potions. Thwart it again! I feel like such a sucker. And there he goes, he runs off. Alright, only Locke went down. Okay, whatever, that's fine. Hold it right there. Amidst all the fun and confusion, we forgot that someone else decided to crash the party too. My compliments on a most impressive performance. Setzer! I'm a man of my word, Impresario. I'm taking Maria. Wah! And there goes Celes. Unforeseen twist at every turn. Just as we think Maria's about to become Locke's new bride, she's dragged off by Setzer instead. What fate lies in store for her now? Be sure to come back and see part 2. And the symphony, or the orchestra, plays on. That maestro's got some pretty impressive stamina in those arms. Don't worry, I'll give you plenty of attention later. Hi! Don't worry, Celes. I love the wink. That's a nice touch. There come the boys. What a performance. You're a great fake actress, Celes. You didn't have to put the fake in there, Locke. You just could have said, you're a great actress, Celes. Enough! But the real show starts now. It is time for Act 2. Where's Setzer? He should be right back. What are you doing in here? You're not Maria, are you? No. Setzer, we need your help. We need to get to Vector. Your ship is the only... If you're not Maria, then we have nothing to talk about. Oh, no. Wait! We heard that your ship is the finest vessel in the world, and that you are the world's greatest gambler. I'm the King of Figaro. If you help us, you'll be well rewarded. Come with me. Then you'll... Don't misunderstand me. I still haven't said I'll help you. Okay, so I think we just attack him. Not attack him, talk to him. And we have more scenes coming up here. Lots of scenes in this episode. Business has been awfully slow lately, thanks to the Empire. He has a nice gambling table there. You're not the only one suffering. The Empire has been toppling towns and villages left and right, full of your clients. They're abusing their magic power and trying to take over the world. My kingdom was allied with the Empire, until recently. Maybe you want to be a slave to the Empire, but I sure don't. We're at least together in hating the Empire, right? So please. You know, I think you may be even cuter than Maria. Oh, what a smoothie. Huh? Oh, she is blushing like a tomato. Alright, if Celes becomes my wife, I'll help you. Otherwise... What? Are you crazy? The jealousy surfaces. Fine. Great, it's settled. On one condition. We flip this coin. If it's heads, you help us. If it's tails, I'm yours. Well, Mr. Gambler? I like it, I accept. Celes, are you serious? If you marry that guy... But Celes knows something that Locke does not. That only Edgar knows, actually. Ready? Ready? Well, I think we all know what it is. Heads, I win. Now it's time for you to hold up your end of the bargain. Setzer picks up the coin. He's no fool. A valuable trinket indeed. I've never seen a double-headed coin before. That coin. Edgar, don't tell me. And now the reveal comes at last. That the coin was rigged the whole time. And that Edgar made sure that the toss would be in not his favor, but in Sabin's favor that fateful night 10 years ago. So, you know, these things that, you know, you find out when you play for the first time, you know, me when I was a kid, I was like, wow, that's so cool. But, you know, even, you know, years later, as an adult, and you understand more deeply the levels of, you know, sacrifice that Edgar made for Sabin, what that meant for Sabin, and how this all comes full circle. It's pretty amazing. Anyway, I'm afraid you've been hustled, Mr. Gambler, but that's part of the game now, isn't it? Oh, Celes is so smart. That's why I love her so much as a character. She's so great. How low can you stoop? I love it. Alright, I'll help you. Gambling against the Empire with nothing to lose but my life. I haven't felt so excited in years. My life's a chip in your pile. Ante up. And now we have the airship. Now we can't do whatever we want with it quite yet. I don't think we have to wait. Can't believe this little clunky old thing can fly. You're sure it'll stay in the air? When things fall, they fall. Life's a game of chance. Play your cards. Fate plays hers. That's not a reassuring answer, but it's the best you can give, I guess. They'll spot us in the air from miles away if we try to fly this thing into the Empire. We'd better land a safe distance away. Oh, sure, that sounds like a good idea. Stay on board and keep the ship ready to take off at a moment's notice. Alrighty, our first flight in the airship. Alrighty, yeah, and that's I wanted to mention that's not a it's not a glitch in the horizon. That's us flying over the horizon to approach the continent of the Empire. And I think that that's very well done, how they just kind of gradually ease it into view, and then you start to see the enormity of everything. Alrighty, so now, let's, where's the eye drops? Let's, cure Edgar of his, let's get lock up. And yeah, that's good. Now that Celes is back on our party, we can heal. Okay, and I think we can. Oh, we should have just rested. Oh well. What I really want to do is make sure we are stocking up on items. We do. I do want to get some Phoenix Downs. Stock up on some high pots. Do we have enough funds for that? Oh, with that, yeah, let's not. Remedy. Teleport stone, we don't need. Yeah, I think we're good there, good there. Okay, it's just the Phoenix Downs that I wanted to make sure we have plenty of. Okay, yeah, we could have just rested here. That was dumb. We could have just done that. Alright, who's going up the next level? Abilities. Sabin. Expers. Yeah, we want him on Rama. Now, who doesn't have one? You don't have one. Okay, Siren. Okay, yeah, that's what we want. Okay, and then I don't want to fight any of the beasties around here yet. I don't think. We can try and take them on. We'll see. Let's just see what we've got around here. But I don't think we want to. Actually, no, we don't. We don't. We're now, I think, at a low enough level that I don't know. Let's see if they have upgrades. Now, being welcome to Albrook, the occupied port city. Ooh, look at those look like cannonball hits. Oh man, this town got beat up. There's something important on the eastern edge of the continent. The Imperials built an observation post there and won't let anyone beyond it. We have to bribe the Imperial soldiers or they won't let us do business here, in our own city. Defiance and you regret it. Alright. Let's check out the weapon shop. Okay, we don't need that. A sword with a long, narrow blade built for thrusting. Yeah, I don't know. We use Celes more for healing anyway. I don't know if we really want that. We won't buy that right now. Two weapons known as ultimate weapons, or Ultima weapons, were used during the War of the Magi 1,000 years ago. One was a sword whose blades would form from its wielder's strength. The other was a monster born for destruction. And I think that's Behemoth, or Bahamut, that they're referring to. Okay, let's wander around, talk to people, explore, all that good stuff. You can find excellent weapons and armor in the shops in Sen to the north and Miranda to the west. This town belongs to the Empire. Okay, thanks, sir. Oh, look, we got chests, which have nothing in them. Twist headband, priest's mitre, ooh, mithril vest, ninja gear, and white dress. Okay. We might have to do some fighting just to get some gear. I don't know though. I don't know. Gestal commissioned a painting from me. What kind of painting should I do? Alright, let's go. We don't need to talk to the soldiers. They all basically say the same thing. This city belongs to the Empire. Silver spectacles, peace ring, earring, sniper eye, and amulet. Prevents poison, darkness, and zombie. That's fantastic. I like this music. It's very upbeat. Oh, a clock. You know, there's probably an elixir around when there's a clock. Oh my. Welcome. I think I've had a bit too much to drink. Shove off, get you busy. Yeah, baby. Woohoo. Yeah, baby. Hey, you're not Imperial. Get out of here. You probably don't even have any money. Well, that's rude. I mean, the girls do have to work for a living, but... Those soldiers think they own this place. Pub's pretty much an Imperial clubhouse these days. Let's see. Where haven't we been? We've gotten 2 of the items. Yeah. Yeah, open 2 of the chests for nothing, but... I think we've got to go... Where's the inn? Okay, we got to go back to buy the relic shop. There's an item by the inn or in the inn or something like that. I got to go over there. Where is it? Oh, it's one of the barrels. Yeah. Very nice flowers. Alright, no secrets in here. Oh, no. That's expensive. I study monsters. The ones on this continent seem to be exceptionally vulnerable to magic. Alright. Hello. The Imperial capital of Vector is right at the center of this continent. I know, we saw it from the ocean when we were approaching. Okay. I think that's about it for this town. Yeah, that's about it. We can't get the 4th item, it seems like, because I don't think we can get it until the World of Ruin. Anyway, I kind of want to fight, not to necessarily go up levels, but to level up our gear. But at the same time, we've got yeah, I don't know. I want to level up my not level up. I want to get my bestiary up to date. Let's just save our game real quick. So indecisive right now because I'm not worried about getting too high of a level. Tools, auto crossbow. just keep doing that. Oh, acid rain's nasty. Alright, that'll do. Okay, very good. Gil 960. Okay, good. Alright, yeah, and that's why we have the blackjack. Holy cow. Yep. I think the fossil dragons appear in the desert. Yep. Oh, crud. Tools. Chainsaw. I'm not I can't remember what they do, but they're pretty nasty if I remember correctly. Holy water. But this will get us some, let's see, guess cure herself, I don't know. Incorrect blitz input, oh. Oh, dang it, we're a zombie now. Oh, dang it. Where's our holy water? They've got over 1,000 health, the bone dragons, or the fossil dragons. There we go. Yeah, they've got a fair amount of health. Okay, Sabin leveled up. Stamina +1, very good. So the next one to level up will be Locke. And so we want him to have Rama. Yep. And then Sabin, put him on Siren. Okay, we've got the Jokers, Fossil Dragons, Bugs. We haven't gotten, I think there's 2 or 3 more. But that's okay, we'll... let's see, we need to go to Albrook or Miranda. Where did they say Albrook was? Wait, this is Albrook. But we need to go to Miranda now? I think it's to the southwest. Okay, yeah, we got a ways to go. And I don't think there's any chocobo towns. Okay, so here's Vector. We're not going in there yet. Ah, the Dawns. Let's see. We'll just do Noise Blaster? Let's see, they're not human, so they won't be vulnerable to it. Let's just do auto crossbow. Blitz, auto cannon's fine. I think these doggies have a fair amount of health. Oh, we'll just do chainsaw. Oh, he should be down. Man, that aura cannon. Yeah. Alrighty, very good. Oh, a back attack. That's fantastic. Oh, wait, but here's actually a pretty good tools. Let's just do out of crossbow. It's fine. I'm gonna do runic just for good measure because it seems like the wyverns do some magical attack. I don't know if I'm just being paranoid about that. But we'll see. Let's see. I want to actually let Edgar I want to let Edgar get taken down because he's too close to leveling. Oh dang. Alright, there we go. I see it. Oh no, don't attack yourself, idiot. There we go. Oh crap. So, okay, that's fine because Celes has, Kate Sith equipped, which is fine. Yeah, so Locke will get stamina, Celes gets magic. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. And then we should make it to the town from here. There we go. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we've kind of got to be strategic about how we take these fights. Yeah, we'll rest. Okay, so I think this is actually a good place to make a break in the episode. So let's exit the town real quick, and then we will save. And then in the next episode, we will explore the Miranda area. This is Miranda proper, yeah. And go into the town and proceed forward on our adventure. So until our next episode, so long for now.